What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about caffeine. I just got out of the gym hitting legs, so I have quite a bit pumping through me right now. But we're just going to be talking about whether you're using it correctly, how to use it, whether you should use it, stuff like that. Now, I'm going to just get started by saying there's not really a one-size-fits-all sort of thing on this, not like a strict guideline. Everybody's body is different. I've seen people drink caffeine all day long and then sleep just fine. I used to do it myself. So yeah, anyways, when I worked at my other job, I pretty much drank caffeine every time I worked out, which was like 6 days a week. I would take 250 milligram loaded pre-workouts. I'd take coffee before it, and then I'd get that extra pre-workout in, just like I would use it pretty generously. And honestly, I never really had a problem with it. Like, I slept just fine. I didn't have trouble falling asleep. At least I thought so. I would get plenty of sleep per night. It never really affected me. So, yeah, I love pre-workout. I will say, like, I totally recommend it. But there are exceptions. And by exceptions, I mean, like, caffeine. So, when I was required to start waking up early in the morning, which I didn't before. I used to have to wake up at, like, noon or, like, 11. I wasn't really having to worry about that. But yeah, I would be able to drink caffeine at like 6, 7 o'clock, hit it hard, and then sleep just fine that night, and then get a full night's rest. But now things are different. So some days I'm required to get up at like 4 in the morning or like 6 in the morning, which is not that bad, but compared to what I used to do, it's a lot different. So when you're getting out of work at like 4 or 5 o'clock sometimes, and then you only have like 2 hours to kill before you got to go to bed, it's not a good idea to take caffeine all the time. You definitely want to learn when to use it. Now, there's a reason that I have 2 pre-workouts. Okay, I have 2 types. I have a caffeinated pre-workout, and then I'll show you right now. This is the one I keep in my car, at least right now. It's just gorilla mode. I found this at GNC. I know, right? GNC is terrible, but couldn't find any other pre-workouts near me that were good. So, like, especially non-caffeinated, that's the only reason I had to go to GNC, really, is because all of the stores just sell like freaking loaded caffeine pre-workouts. And I get it, caffeine is popular. I love caffeine, but I do keep a non-caffeinated pre-workout on me just in case. So whenever I get out of work at 4 o'clock or around then, I already have it in my car. I could just make it, drive straight to the gym, hang out in my car for a few minutes, and then just hit the gym. It's more or less the same thing, guys. It's all a mental thing, really. Like, caffeine is great, but you're gonna do just fine without it. I think I don't know if it's a placebo thing personally, but I can't work out unless I take pre-workout. So that is my middle ground. That's my compromise, is a non-caffeinated pre-workout. And they're surprisingly good. You just got to look at the ingredients. So compare your products. It doesn't matter which one you get. Just make sure they have a good amount of ingredients in it, like beta-alanine and L-citrulline or whatever the freak it's called, right? Just make sure they're generously dosed. Make sure you're not overpaying. If you're shopping locally, sometimes you just have to, but honestly, order stuff online is probably the best. I don't do it. I should. I need to get in the habit of that. But yeah, guys, I would suggest finding a good non-caffeinated pre-workout if you are going to work out in the evening. Now, the days that I do suggest taking caffeine are days where you can get away with working out super early in the morning. For example, today I went at 7:45, 8 o'clock, and that's why today I took caffeine. And I was hitting legs, so heck yeah, double bonus, right? I get the caffeinated boost, and it's early in the morning, so when I do sleep later, I'm not going to have any issues. It's going to have mostly cleared out my system by then. And if you guys look it up, caffeine stays in your system for a really long time, a really freaking long time. If you take like 200 milligrams at 10 a.m. and you go to bed at like 8 o'clock, you're still going to have like a fat amount in your system. Probably like a shot of espresso's worth of caffeine still in your system whenever you're trying to sleep. Like, could you imagine trying to drink a cup of coffee and then going straight to sleep? Like, you can't do that. I mean, maybe you could, I don't know, but not me personally. And then when you look like how long it takes to clear out of your system, it's like half-life of 5 or 6 hours or something like that. So that means every 5 to 6 hours, half of the caffeine is out of your system. So yeah, dude, that takes a long time. So I definitely don't take caffeine like I used to anymore. And it's great when I can, like early on in the morning, or for example, the weekend. Like, it's a Friday today. I don't work tomorrow or on Sunday, so I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm not worried about like sleeping or anything. The stress of work is not looming over me, so I'm probably gonna be fine, even if I did take it a little later on, you know. But yeah, guys, I would suggest just giving yourself 2 types of pre-workouts if you have like a job where you have to wake up early or anything along those lines, and just try out different brands and let me know which brands you guys like. This is something new to me as well, but I found it definitely improves my sleep quality. I can get a lot more sleep, better sleep, feel more rested, and recover better. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys use caffeine? Let me know why. Do you guys use pre-workout? Let me know down in the comments below. But I will see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys showing up. Peace.